Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin have had a long and turbulent relationship full of public drama and ups downs since they first became nationally famous for their performances on Love and Hip Hop. In addition to external pressures like scandals and family troubles, New York has also endured emotional problems. Chrissy recently declared that she was ending the 15-year partnership, which was a big change. However, their storyline took an unexpected turn in their dynamic when Jim Jones, Chrissy, and Brooke Bailey got into a fight lately. According to reports, the quarrel escalated from verbal disputes to physical altercations following a late-night meal at a hotel restaurant. Witnesses observed Brooke Bailey and Jim Jones arriving together and exchanging glances. Chrissy was surprised because she had been eating there by herself. According to witnesses, Chrissy first made an effort to avoid the two, concentrating on her dinner and emphasizing that she had nothing to do with the altercation. Since this was the first time she and Jim had met in person since she made her separation public, it makes sense that Chrissy would have tried to keep her cool and ignore Jim's presence during this encounter. However, things quickly spiraled out of control as the ex-couple's feelings intensified. Chrissy decided to leave the party as she collected her things. Soon after their breakup, Jim publicly reaffirmed Chrissy's mysterious Instagram post, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." Given the post's personal relevance, it was a clear declaration about her newly obtained freedom after quitting the relationship. Witnesses assert that sources show that Chrissy was obviously irritated by the mocking tone with which she delivered the comment while smiling as she attempted to leave them. When Chrissy attempted to leave the restaurant during an argument, Jim's actions sounded rude, which made the already awkward situation worse. Exploded, although the specifics of what happened are yet unknown, insiders confirmed that the incident caused a significant degree of disturbance. Witnesses claimed that Chrissy became enraged by Jim's disrespectful behavior, leading to a heated verbal argument between the two. There have been several reports that the argument became heated and even turned physical during time. When venue employees stepped in to defuse the situation, tensions were already running high. Jim apparently lingered behind to finish his dinner with Brooke Bailey as if nothing had happened, but Chrissy was observed leaving the hotel in frustration. The discussion quickly became well known on social media, evoking strong emotions in both proponents and opponents. Fans of Chrissy flocked to Instagram and X, the former Twitter, to voice their disgust of Jim's actions and to support her decision to end their relationship. Some readers saw Chrissy's choice to leave after 15 years as an indication of her personal development, while some pointed out that Jim's mocking of Chrissy's comments demonstrates his continued immaturity. Others chastised him for disregarding her limits. The argument only got more heated as rumors started to spread about Jim's connection to Brooke Bailey. Others voiced pessimism with remarks such as, "These two love dramas. They'll be back together by next week," while others conjectured that Chrissy's participation in the supper with Brooke had intensified his annoyance. Another said, "She shouldn't have left him years ago. This is what happens when you stay too long." Inquiries concerning their purported romance following the fight, with the exception of a few cryptic tweets that appear to reiterate her desire to go without Jim, Chrissy has largely been quiet. However, the original quote was the message that admirers found most moving. Since then, it has been extensively disseminated on social media as a representation of empowerment and the idea that the only way to forecast your future is to make it. Resilience, the relationship between Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin, has been anything but traditional over the years, and many individuals have found resonance in Chrissy's journey towards self-discovery and independence, especially those who have followed her relationship with Jim. She sends a powerful statement about prioritizing mental and emotional well-being by leaving after such a long and well-publicized relationship. Faced several obstacles, such as public criticism and interference from family members, especially Mama Jones, Jim's mother. One of their most memorable moments was when Chrissy bravely proposed to Jim, defying gender norms. However, despite being engaged, they never married, so fans had to speculate about their relationship's future based on how they appeared on. Their difficulties were exacerbated by hip-hop, love during family reunions, and marriage boot camp, Chrissy publicly bemoaned Jim's unwillingness to dedicate himself to the couples. As the dust settles from this latest incident, fans are left wondering what the future holds because dynamic has always been explosive, with intense highs and terrifying lows. Because of this, their path becomes a compelling, albeit tumultuous, storyline that affects everyone. Will Jim try to get back together with Chrissy, or will he keep pursuing a relationship with Brooke Bailey for the time being? Indicating that she can no longer stand the volatility that characterized her relationship with Jim, Chrissy seems to be concentrating on her health and personal development. However, Jim has not yet released an official statement about the event, so fans are left in suspense. Even though his behavior at the meal seems to indicate a lack of regret, it's unclear if he will confess his transgressions and try to atone. Chrissy Lampkin's personal development and the difficulties of love heartbreak are brought to light by the most recent occurrence involving Jim Jones and Chrissy. It took more than simply leaving a lover to end a 15-year relationship. She also had to regain her identity and make decisions about how to better her future. Even though Jim's actions still make people wonder if he is eager to change or stick to his old habits. People are noticing that Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin's story is far from over as these dramas continue. Some people believe that the years of reconciliation and the strong emotional ties are still feasible, but Chrissy is resolute about her new path, which places an emphasis on autonomy and personal growth. Because of their public ups and downs, it's difficult to say whether these two will ever truly conclude this difficult time in their lives. The erratic conduct of Jim, such as his connection with Brooke Bailey and his disdain for Chrissy's public statements, will there still be shocks, or will it be a friendly conclusion? In a world where emotions are running high and history is complex, Chrissy is resolved to let go of the toxicity, move on, and live her life as she sees fit. Fans of Anything Can Happen are still enthralled with every new twist in the narrative of Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin. Since their erratic relationship frequently takes unexpected twists, it's difficult to determine whether this chapter will indeed mark the end of their adventure or just another turn of events after 15 years of emotional highs and lows. Both have demonstrated that there can be a public uproar or reconciliation at any time, allowing their audience to speculate about. Given Brooke Bailey's involvement and the growing tensions, it is obvious that more drama may develop. Keep an eye on Chrissy and Jim's relationship, appear to be far from being settled.